Hello, welcome to the Narrative Podcast. I'm your host, Halsey Allen, and this is a platform of positivity. I provide positive frames of reference for all things black. Welcome all my narrators. I think I just told you what it is I do, but I'll elaborate a little further for people brand new to the podcast. The name of my podcast is the Narrative Podcast, and I change the narrative one episode at a time. By highlighting our successes, by our I mean black people, specifically foundational Americans. I provide positive frames of reference for all things black. I debunk, dismiss, dismantle, and destroy negative black stereotypes. So in a nutshell, basically what I do is tell our stories from our perspectives on our own terms and conditions. Welcome to the Narrative Podcast. Okay, so this is a live edition. On my normal, regular full episode, what I'll do is I'll promote a black-owned business. Then I usually, after that, highlight a prominent black figure. It's usually in the entertainment industry for outstanding work in the community, giving back, giving them a their bio, and chronically, you know what I'm trying to say. The word don't want to come out. It's just telling, all their successes and how they give back to the community, if they give, any type of charity work, giving them their roses while they're here, basically. And then from that, I go on to a health and wellness tip of the day. After the health and wellness tip, I go to my speaking point. My speaking point could be anything random, anything on my mind. If it's a current event, it's from the black perspective, how it relates to us. Basically staying true to my message through the black perspective, telling us, how stories relate to us, and then I'll close out with, final words of wisdom, gems, final thoughts, and then just close it. I try to keep my segments under 1 hour. So basically, if I call it anything, it would be an editorial. The reason why I started doing my podcast is because, to combat the false narrative that the media weaves about black people and black culture. They do this intentionally for profit and to sustain their way of life. And by they, I mean higher echelon, dominant society to keep their foothold on, tangibles and resources by using propaganda and other divisive tricks that the media does to portray black people in a negative light. So they definitely warp and twist facts and push agendas. And I just want to be the outlet where, I'm celebrating my people, highlighting, Black people going above and beyond, all our contributions, all our achievements, black progression, black reciprocity, and unity, entrepreneurship, basically just rising to the occasion, being pillars in the community, being having good morals, having black family structure, leadership, actively being involved in our youth lives, and just basically the antithesis of everything they show in the media, because they want to keep pushing drug culture, they want to keep pushing thought culture, and like I said, again, it's intentionally done because whoever controls the media controls the narrative. So I wanted to be the platform to call our power back and take control of the narrative. So basically, so they don't never get it twisted about who we are and what we bring to the table. So I hope I didn't get too long-winded. I just want to make sure I'm covering my bases. This isn't a blame everything on the man show. This isn't a conspiracy theory show. This is just basically, like I said, highlighting our successes and, projecting positive self-image for black people and enlightening people outside of black culture who, fall prey to these negative stereotypes, and that's all they have for a frame of reference is these negative stereotypes in the media, on television, and in the music. And they don't know any black people personally, so they just, make a snap judgment and, base their beliefs around that. But anyway, I'm live today, and I want to share some good articles that I came across. And then I also wanted to address something. I got a bone to pick with, the black media and something that was breaking news. And so I'll be addressing that shortly, but first we're going to get to the good stuff. So, first and foremost, we want to start it off congratulating Spike Lee. He's both set to direct a multi-part Colin Kaepernick documentary for ESPN Films. So clap it up for Spike Lee. Then my next article is about Christopher and Aaron Steed, better known as the Credit Brothers. Their business, Disputed for Free. Basically what they do is provide financial literacy, credit repair. It's a credit repair service actually. And they provide financial literacy, repair your credit, obviously, stocks, investment, 401k, retirement, all that, just basically how to manage your finances. Their main objective is to help black people get out of the hole if their credit scores are messed up. And I think the title really says it all, because there are things on your credit reports usually that you can refute if you have the knowledge, and they teach you how to do that when you see like questionable charges on your credit report, things you can just fight to get off there and get your credit score elevated and raised. Christopher and Aaron say they are dedicated to helping their people establish good credit and do their part to help close the wealth gap in America. So they've been recognized by Black Enterprise and Face to Face. So, go check them out. I think their prices are sliding scale. They said they're willing, the article that I read, they said they're willing to work with anybody that wants to put in the time and the work for when they, they're willing to help anybody that's willing to help themselves. That's what it says in the article. And I think that's self-explanatory. So, they're financial consultants. If they come up with a budget or a strategy to help you get your finances in order, they're expecting you to do your part and, do what you're supposed to do. If they're offering webinars and online resources to do your modules, to track your spending, be honest with your savings, be honest, about how much money you have, how much money you're spending, this, that, and the third. And then also they had do like outreach in the community. They give back. They try to hire people from the neighborhood. So they're definitely doing their part. Clap it up for the Credit Brothers. The Credit Brothers. Dispute It for Free is the name of their business. Next, we want to congratulate. I want to congratulate. I don't know why I'm just tongue-tied today, but congratulate Melissa Origin for Baby B-Dolls. She was inspired to create dolls for her daughter in an effort to add diversity and inclusion in the toy industry as far as dolls go, and provide a positive self-image, because everybody wants to be represented. And I think with dolls, Black girls get this shorter end of the stick because they're so versatile. They'll basically just give a white doll, but it's put the skin color black, but it still have Caucasian hair. And so what Melissa did is just cater to the sisters. Like, her dolls are in every shade of black there is, the darkest of the dark, lightest of the light, and all shades in between, just like Black people in real life. And then realistic hair types. She got coarse hair, medium, curly, like all the types of black hair there is out there. That's what she has for her dolls. And she's received the Mom's Choice Award and nominated in 2001, and she was a finalist for this year for Toy of the Year. So clap it up for Melissa. All right, and then next is Daryl K. Schultz.